Hello.
Hello.
Audio working. Hello. Check, check. 1, 2. Hello, everyone. Yes, welcome to the Daring Player Squad channel. My name is Rashi.
I'm Joyce.
And this is a channel run by 5 idiots, 2 of which are us. I'm here streaming and eating nachos.
That nacho ASMR.
Best day of my life.
Get up nice and close and hear that crunch.
I ate all of it. I've already eaten all of it. I got here 15 minutes ahead of time and I was just like, yeah, I can probably go through these nachos pretty quick. Yeah. So we're back. It's been a while. I am sorry. Joyce and I have gone through a plethora of people things, and it has taken a huge toll upon us, especially me. And then last week, what else happened last week? Last week, what did we cancel for again? I don't remember. Just pain. So much pain.
Very.
And then today, I'm just getting over like a pinched back, so
In more pain.
I'm in a little bit of discomfort, but I am not. My throat is a lot better. Previously, I was like having a really like raspy throat, and I've been hitting myself up with like COVID checks like literally all last week and the week before, and nothing. So I don't know what. I just got regular sick, which apparently is a thing you can do now. I thought the agreement was you're only sick if you get COVID, but apparently that
How dare regular sick still happen?
Yeah, regular sickness. But anyway, yes, last time we left off, it was at a cliffhanger, so you guys have been sitting back for like the last 2-3 weeks, looking forward to seeing Mystic Maya 2.0.
Oh my god, new Maya, who dis?
Back pain, you will appreciate what I speak of. But yes, new Maya. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I will not be doing Maya's voice as I usually do, which is just a very low nasally representation.
Oh, Maya.
Yes. But yes, we have just reached Maya, who's just finishing her training here with.
She's all grown up now.
She's grown up now. She's all grown up. But yeah, so let's go ahead and continue with the gameroos. Also, side note, we might get a special guest sometime later today, and we will also, and it's sub-September, so if you haven't already, hit that sub button for 20-something% off. It's much appreciated. You don't have to do it continuously, but today is of all days is probably your best bet, so I would highly recommend it, especially if you want to avoid those stupid ads.
Yes.
Hello, Gold Star Alex. Objection. I call my next witness myself to the stand. That is never a good idea. Your lawyer.
I will represent
your
myself.
Your lawyer is just giving you the Phoenix. Oh God, face. I know they like to bring up the defendant a lot in Phoenix, right? And that might be okay. Technically, you are allowed to do it, but most people will just plead the fifth or something. They can't. Basically, you can't push someone to incriminate themselves, so you can't have them provide any type of testimony if they don't want to. So.
Your friend suing himself? Oh my god.
Like himself, his company? Like you could, I don't know if anyone's done that before, because you could separate yourself as a person
Individual
and company, like an LLC or something, but I don't know if you could sue yourself.
That would be funny.
Anyway, let's continue on here.
I heard what happened, Nick. You ended up in court almost as soon as you got off the plane, huh?
Yeah, well, it's kind of a long story.
I was the accused! But you should have seen Mr. Red in action. He was amazing. Bet it was another one of your famous seat of your pants come from behind wins, huh? Oh, I bet it came from behind. Well, I was almost found guilty a number of times.
Okay, so it wasn't my finest hour, so sue me.
I mean,
most people do, yeah.
We could try that.
Could
You haven't changed a bit either, Nick.
Ouch! It definitely stings more when it's coming from her. So I guess you've finished the bulk of your training needed to become a master, right?
Oh, you mean the special meditation course for increasing spiritual power? Yep. I've completed the full 2 years. I I can finally go home once I perform the purification rite today.
Actually, I was wondering why they're having a foreigner conduct one of their sacred rites.
Well, the High Priestess's wife usually conducts it each year. But with her baby on the way, it's just more than she could handle. So the High Priest actually practically begged me to stand in for her this year.
Well, you may not know all of their customs, but with your training, I'm sure you'll do great.
You bet. Just you watch, Nick. I'm gonna be the best Lady Kira guardian deity ever.
I'd better throw in a few prayers for things to not end in flaming disaster then.
Hey, thanks for the vote of confidence.
You can fucking leave. Let's see here. One of my friends had 2 YouTube channels. He posted the same to both channels. YouTube automatically hit a strike on the channel and asked if he wanted to pursue legal action against himself. Ha! Okay. That's just a little bit of weird. That's a little bit of weird automation hilarity.
That's funny.
Guardian deity. Actually, she pronounced deity wrong.
Deity?
They split it. Like in the previously it was Diety, right? I think there's a textual mistake here.
You can go back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they made it wrong. So about that guardian deity you'll be portraying today, what exactly are we talking about here?
Well, first of all, Lady Kira isn't really a deity in the way we think of them back home. She's a real person who fought to establish the Kingdom of Kukurai a long, long time ago.
Wow, so she actually existed.
And now the kingdom's people worship her as a guardian deity. They believe she appears to protect the kingdom whenever it's in danger. Cloaked in a sacred robe, she is a champion of justice who defeats the kingdom's enemies.
That sounds like something you'd be into. Oh yeah,
I know, right?
Sorry, her steel samurai obsession.
Who wouldn't want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger?
Right. Whatever floats your boat. Still, Lady Kira must be a really popular deity if all these people are here for her.
Yep. But there's more to it than just her popularity this year.
There's more? So why is this rite attracting such a large crowd this year?
Because there's been actual sightings, of the real deal. Allow me to explain. A mysterious figure cloaked in Lady Kira's robes appeared just like in the legends, and she began capturing the members of Defiant Dragons left and right.
You're kidding, right?
They say it's only a matter of time till she gets their leader, the revolutionary Dirk, too.
Is it Dirk or Dirk or Dirk? Because one is slightly more racist.
I think it's just Dirk.
It's Dirk. Dirk.
Like the dagger.
Like the dagger. Yes, I understand. That is a Team America reference. Durka Durka, Muhammad Jihad. So Lady Kira is a rebel hunter now, huh? It's a bit hard to swallow, though. I mean, even if they are trying to disrupt the peace, I doubt the actions of a band of rebels can bring a legendary figure back to life.
I didn't believe it at first either. But there's a real picture of her on the front page of today's newspaper. Sightings of her go back about 2 years. But this is the first actual picture of her to be ever taken.
I can't believe someone was actually able to capture her on film. This feels like a very Spider-Man situation. I bet you money that the person who's taking the photos is actually the Lady Kira.
Love how Phoenix, Maya, Albia, and the dog are so inconsiderate of the praying people nearby. Yeah. We're just getting loud and obnoxious while everybody's just like...
There's just a stupid fucking prayer like God, these foreigners, man. Hello, Whackfrost. Welcome back to the stream, my friend.
You mean like a cosplayer?
Whoa, cosplay reference!
Wow! She's clearly a foreigner.
Yeah.
Those rebels are no joke, Nick. They're trained in hand-to-hand combat and stuff. Think some regular cosplayer can take on people like that dressed in a costume alone?
Wow, okay. That's
why she has to be the real deal. It gives me the chills just thinking about it. Kira was light Yagami. I bet Lady Kira's spirit possessed the sacred robe or something.
A spirit possessing a piece of clothing? Huh. Maybe you should cut back on all those action superhero shows, Maya.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I can channel spirits. Why can't spirits
Do you not know all the hundreds of times I have channeled spirits? Come on.
Come on.
Spoiler alert, Yagami is Kira.
You're just jealous that I'm still young at heart. I've got a real office now, so I gotta keep it real, right?
I don't know who you're talking about, but that's definitely not me.
You really lost your edge since I last saw you. Or you've lost your edge worse. I don't know. Tell me about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Those spikes of yours.
We're on a break, okay?
Dull.
We're on a break.
He went off to Europe, all right?
No, you're just jealous I'm still young at heart. Phoenix presents my court record. Objection.
Those spikes of yours have grown real dull. There's even one that's drooping.
Can we leave my hair out of this? My hair impotence out of this? All right, come on, man. It's just really stressful these past few weeks.
Anyway, I hear that Lady Kira... what?
Lady Kira. I've heard
The Lady
that
Kira.
The Lady Kira.
I swear that the Lady Kira people have been spotting is the real deal. Besides, it's just so much more fun to believe it's true, you know?
I can't believe you really buy all that. Although, I wonder who's under that robe. May 9th newspaper added to the court record.
Added to the court record. But Mr. Wright, she's the talk of the town. She even gave me this great new food idea. It's gonna be like a soul bun, but based on Lady Kira. I'm calling it the Kira bun.
Talk about a Kira business strategy. What? Kira business strategy, like a killer business. Okay, that's the joke.
Oh, Lady Kira.
That's the joke. He's a killer. Lady killer.
So smart.
Come on, Maya. Just admit it. Come on, Maya. Just admit it's you running around dressed as Lady Kira already. Oh my God, is it?
I guess the jig is up. What? Is it really true, Miss Maya? Indeed, it is I, Lady Kira. After hundreds of years, I have returned in this lovely young lady's body. What?
And Albie is the dog. Morph.
Only a minion of the Defiant Dragons could see through my disguise. Now, feel my wrath, foul lawyers.
Ow!
Mr. Wright! Just kidding. I mean, come on. I may be dressing up as Lady Kira for the right today, but there's no way I could ever beat up one of those rebel types. I'm too small and niddly for it.
I don't know. That was a pretty solid left hook she just threw.
Oh, you were just trying to be funny. You really had me going there for a second.
The people praying are like, can we please calm down? No one could be that naive, right?
Oh, he's a child.
Albie, come on. He's like 8. Well, I hope you enjoy playing superhero at the right today.
Ooh, when you put it that way, I'm even more hyped about it now than I was already.
Was it 2016? What was the nearest superhero movie? Jangle.
Oh, I hear the sound of the High Priest's footsteps. I better get going before he finds me.
His footsteps.
During the rite, he wears these really big bells on his ankles. That way I know he's coming. Pretty handy, right? Well, I'll see you later.
Bye. Thank God, the praying in the background. I doubt they actually meant to be a stop slacking warning system for you, Maya.
Miss Amaya's always so bright and cheerful.
Yeah, I'm glad to see she hasn't changed. As in, at all. I wonder if this means her training's been all for naught.
Wow. It's Acolyte Zealot.
Zealot. Acolyte Zealot?
Zealot?
Zehanort? Kingdom Hearts confirmed! Look!
Oh wait, no, that's me. Look! He's the one praying in the red and saffron robe. He's a disciple of the High Priest Abbot in me. What? And lives and trains at his house.
There must be a full name.
There's gotta be. See how he prays in the cold without moving a muscle?
Yeah, I could never do that.
It's Abbot ready! The purification rite is about to begin!
So that's the sacred robe Maya will be wearing during the rite. It looks almost exactly like that figure in the newspaper photo was wearing.
I mean, it's not like it's difficult to recreate that, really.
It's true. Whoever it is must have worked really hard to copy it.
Please, sir, it's not a good idea to stare at that. You could be struck blind.
Just give me a few more seconds. I mean, this isn't something you see every day. Oh, look, those bells on the high priest's ankles. They're a lot bigger than I thought they'd be.
Wow, they are big.
They're like almost like balls of weight, you know?
Uh-huh. Mr. Wright, it's time to enter the prayer pose like everyone else. Those who don't will suffer the wrath of the Holy Mother.
Maya, I am Lady Kira, somewhere in the distance of Japan. Delete.
Fucking cosplayers.
Cosplayers. just cosplay anything they want, completely disrespecting cultures and appropriating them. How fucking dare. Okay, let's see. First, I kneel down and cross my ankles, and then I bow forward. Ow! Great. Now all I can see is the ground, and my back is killing me. I feel that. I feel that, Phoenix.
You really should have trained for this, sir.
Wait a sec. How long are we supposed to stay like this, Albie?
The rite requires that we stay like this until the day after tomorrow.
Oh, God. That's 2 whole days. Ugh, I don't feel so. I'm sorry.
Mr. Wright, are you okay, sir?
Uh-oh.
Somebody help!
Someone kill me? Did I die?
Your back must have spasmed.
My back gave out. I just like face planted.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Wright, Mr. Wright, please, you have to get up.
It was a nice room. Ugh. Ow! My achy. Albie? Where are we?
The High Priest's house at the foot of the Plaza of Devotion.
I guess I passed out from the back pain. They must have carried me all the way here. Oh, you know what? I think the priest's name, the joke, is Enemy. Abbott Enemy.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell me Phoenix died from breaking his back, and that's how Maya's channeling him. God, I feel all this unsubstantiated, like what's it called? Confidence. Like I could just say anything and people would believe me. That's what happens when you channel Phoenix, right?
Something terrible's happened. It's Miss Maya. She's. Oh, just follow me to the Plaza of Devotion.
Something must have happened when I passed out.
Miss Maya, she's been arrested.
What?
Again.
Nutty.
How many times again? I believe this is the third.
Third time, yeah.
Maya's like,
like 2 times in a trial, like 3 times trials, once abducted.
She's like, not this again.
Not again.
Shit, here we go again. Yeah, exactly. Miss Maya's been arrested. Shit, here we go again. That's a 4th.
Where's Maya? Just take it easy, all right?
But I'm telling you, I haven't done anything wrong.
You can talk all you want back at the station.
Let me go!
Maya!
Nick! I didn't kill him! I swear I didn't!
I did not.
I did not! It wasn't me!
Quiet, you! Come along peacefully or suffer the consequences. I don't know why the police officer sounds like that, but okay. Wait a second! What on earth is going on? I don't know who you are, but if you don't get out of my way... Ooh, what's this?
Ooh. Hey, back off,
What the
officer!
hell? Emma Sky! What's she doing in Karain?
Actually, yeah, what is she doing?
Karain.
Did what's his face send her back here?
Maybe.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright, but we're placing Maya under arrest. All right, take her down to the station, but respect. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Nick!
So, what are you doing in Kurain, Emma?
It's a long story. Anyway, what are you doing in Korean, Mr. Wright?
Same here. It's a long story, but we can get caught up later. Right now, I need to know what happened.
Maya's, well, under arrest for the murder of the High Priest.
Wait, the High Priest was murdered? Ah, shit, dudes! Should have brought Gumshoe. Yeah.
Gumshoe's too old to take the flight now.
I haven't done anything wrong, policeman. Yeah, but Capcom needs a good reason for you to come back, so you should have seen this coming. It's that plot armor. It goes both ways, right?
Uh-huh.
What happened, Emma? Please, tell me everything you can.
He could still be cleaning Edgeworth's office. Well, basically there was a murder during the rite as it was being performed last night. Wow, you've been passed out for 2 nights.
Ah, shit, dude. Sorry, hold on.
The victim is Trust in Me. The high priest who is presiding over the rite.
Never mind, it's Trust in Me. Okay. That's the joke. That's the joke. Ha ha ha. I need a laugh track. Just like, ha ha ha.
Just canned laughter.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Last night? You mean to tell me an entire day's passed since the purification rite?
Yeah, that's right, sir. You've been drugged up for a real long time. I mean, you passed out for a whole day from your back pain. We gave you the good drugs.
Yeah, I never knew my back's like a ticking time bomb. I'd better take care of it, because I'm carrying this whole fucking franchise. Okay.
The murder took place at the inner sanctum where the rite was being held.
The inner sanctum?
Of course it's in the inner sanctum.
Oh, god damn it. Is there an elevator or... Not anymore.
What about that? It's through that gate over there and up at the top of the mountain stairs just beyond.
I think her body's enshrined here. Or, yeah, whatever. Oh, so that's why everyone is offering their prayers in that direction. It's like a weird Kurain Mecca.
Abbot Inmi and Miss Maya went up to the inner sanctum to begin the rite. Just after they finished the prayer, you fainted in the middle of.
So, what do you think killed the High Priest?
Unfortunately, Maya is our sole suspect right now. During the rite, the inner sanctum was off limits to the general public.
So then only the High Priest and Maya could have been there when the murder occurred.
Right. Plus, the inner sanctum is on the side of a very steep mountain. The only way up there is the stairway that starts here at the Plaza of Devotion.
So that's why she's been arrested.
Also, the crime scene was only discovered after Maya came back down alone. She's the one who told the worshippers in the plaza that the High Priest was dead. And she made a police statement to that effect.
So she was the first one to discover the body. Well, that definitely doesn't help. What makes it even less likely... that makes it even less likely that someone else was there at the crime scene.
Maya should just never leave Phoenix's side. Every time there's a reunion, she gets sent to the slammer.
They're always together or they're never together. That's it.
Mr. Wright, sir, are you gonna defend Miss Maya?
Yes, of course. There's no way she killed anyone.
Yeah, I don't believe it either. She's been framed. But this is really something else, huh, Mr. Wright? I mean, who'd have thought you'd have to take on a horrible court? Well, take on that horrible court again.
Flashback.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. It's just a series of flashbacks. It's fine. Oh, tell me about it. I never thought I'd have to go through another trial. Where that divination seance determines all, and defense lawyers are unwelcome. So what brings you here, Emma?
Back in the US, I was working a case with an international prosecutor from Kurain. You told me this is where I could see the latest techniques in international forensic science.
I sincerely doubt that.
Can't believe I fell for it. I mean, just look at this place. It's like we've gone back in time.
So she was the okay, that's she got bamboozled.
Yeah.
I'm like here? They they rely on divination. They don't have any defense lawyers. How could this be like the best place to look for forensic science? Oh, fuck it. Yeah, I can't say I've been impressed with the police work I've seen so far.
Still, he said he takes on cases from around the world, so maybe next time he'll have one in a major city somewhere.
Sounds like this prosecutor has taken a liking to you, Emma. Oh, so this is the foreign prosecutor.
Sadmari.
Yeah. After all, it's not every day a prosecutor takes a detective with them overseas.
I wonder. He's calm and kind and almost always has a smile on his face. But it's hard to tell what he's really thinking.
This international prosecutor, is he the one who handled Trucy's case?
Yes, he is.
Then I need to go somewhere. Someone call a doctor, but not for me.
Is there Wi-Fi here? What's that? I've made a terrible mistake.
I take it he'll be the prosecutor on this one too?
Yes, Prosecutor Sadmari's already been assigned. Prosecutor Sadmari! Okunka!
You know him, Albie?
Of course, everyone in Kurain does. He's a highly revered individual, both as a prosecutor and as a monk. If you go up against Prosecutor Sadmari, you'll incur the Holy Mother's wrath.
But it's my job to, as a lawyer.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Just great. A prosecutor who's also a revered monk in a deeply religious country? This trial's shaping up to be even more uniquely Kurainese than the last one.
I'm not sure I should be saying this, but he's a formidable opponent.
Yeah, I heard Apollo had a really tough time, so I'd better give it everything I've got. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Emma. They treat lawyers like criminals here.
Come to think of it, Prosecutor Sadmari mentioned something to that effect. I'm not sure how much I can help, but I'll do what I can.
Really? Are you sure you aren't going to get into any trouble for helping, quote, the enemy, end quote?
He did come down on me pretty hard when I tried to help Trucy in that last trial. Let's just say I'll help where I can.
Thanks, but don't get yourself into any trouble on my account, okay?
I already got Gumshoe fired.
Prosecutor Sadamati sounds like pretty strict.
So, first things first, let's start with this.
The autopsy report.
Hot off the press, it's the High Priest's autopsy report.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about you being super hyped about handing me an autopsy report. It's like when you're in the biz long enough, you just get so like, you're like, ooh, autopsy report?
I know, right?
Ooh, is it a murder?
Too miss Gumshoe.
I think Gumshoe will return. He will probably be a private dick, which I think would be hilarious. That he's just like, he didn't make anywhere near enough money being an officer, and like they completely strip him of all of his like not abilities, but all of his like police like benefits, and then he's just now a private dick trying to have his best to help. But then he always ends up helping the prosecution because he's just like, oh, you know, I always get there at the worst times.
I really want, yeah, like even if it's just a cameo, like please bring my old man back.
Like he says, oh, I'm a private dick, but actually he's just like he's actually just Edgeworth's like chauffeur or something. And he's just like, why did you bring Gumshoe back? Like he was literally almost out on the streets. I couldn't let him go. I couldn't let him just go out of the streets. He's too old post time skip. I don't know, like what's the definition of old for
50
for Japanese characters? Like either you're
16, 20 or 16, 20, 30. Anything after that, you're old.
You're dead. You're dead. You're dead inside.
He was already, he's already in his 50s. He's too old. The victim bled to death from a deep stab wound to the abdomen. The murder weapon is believed to be Lady Kira's War bad.
War's bad.
War bad dagger.
War bad.
War bad. Not markable to the Fujos. Come on! on. Have you not seen the trend with like Joel and like fucking the Mandalorian and like just sad single dads,
single
okay?
dad. Oh god, can you imagine?
Phoenix! Even Phoenix!
Can you imagine Gumshoe with like a kid?
Oh my god, if him,
and it's like a little Gumshoe and he's just like, we're gonna get him, Pa! And he's just like, you're right, kiddo, you're gonna get him.
If he and Maggie are just the weirdness aside.
They're too old.
The age gap is a bit much, but
yeah.
it's a bit much. But I mean, post time skip. Anyway, it's used during the rite. However, the dagger has yet to be found.
Lady Kira's dagger, huh? I think Maya mentioned something about a dagger. A daguar.
Is it this one? Is it this one? Who wouldn't want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger?
Right. Whatever floats your boat. And isn't that rebel hunter posing as Lady Kira also armed with a dagger? Of course, hers must be a replica, right?
With a cup noodle diet, Gumshoe could only live to his 30s.
Would it be okay for me to take a look at the crime scene, Emma?
The police have already wrapped up their investigation, but the location itself is off limits to the general public, so I'm not sure.
Emma, please, I'm begging you. Just like the police, I need access if I'm to mount a viable defense.
All right then, leave it to me. I'll explain the situation to Prosecutor Samadi and the police later.
Thanks, Emma.
You have quite a climb ahead of you, so be sure to watch your step.
Wait, you're not coming with me?
Oh, no, I'm not climbing up there again. No way.
It's really that bad? I wonder if my back can handle it.
You get to go to the inner sanctum? Oh, you're so lucky, Mr. Wright.
Oh, why don't you join me, Albie?
That's crazy talk, sir. If a commoner like me were to set foot in there, I'd surely be cursed for all eternity.
Because the inner sanctum is off limits for you, huh? Oh well, I guess I'll just have to face this all by my lonesome. By the way, what about all the people still praying here? Aren't they going to go home?
The customs of this rite require that they not move from the spot until tomorrow afternoon. It doesn't faze them to have police milling about. Some of them are even off-duty cops.
Wow, I guess this is what it's like to live in a deeply religious society, huh? What's this,
Alright, so...
We would have gone to 87 a long time ago. I mean, like, they don't have to time skip ahead, right, to present. They can always just be, like, 4 or 5 years in the future, mid time. With a cup of noodle only diet, yeah. Especially with Muldoon noodles, which are like super salty.
Oh god.
God, your heart, the cholesterol must be off the roof. Just crazy. Comes, you could be like Ralph Macchio, still looking young and kicking ass at 60. That's true. Yeah, I really feel like Ace Attorney is growing with its fan base, and people who like something a little bit more child kid oriented tend to go the Danganronpa. What's it called?
Yeah, Danganronpa.
Danganronpa route, which is weird because Danganronpa is like super like violent in all things considered. Let's go ahead and move over to the Sanctum. I'm assuming.
Yes, you gotta start climbing those stairs.
May 10th Inner Sanctum. More Huffins and the Puffins. Ooh, pretty 3D.
Ooh. They nerf it with pink blood. Yeah. Yeah, the new kids have Code Rain now.
That's true.
Give us more Ace Attorney for the old farts. Come on.
It's really high up and really cold. What did I do to deserve this?
Have Maya as a friend.
At least I made it. I'd better get started while I can still feel my fingers. Who this bitch? Huh? Who's that? It kind of looks like... Oh no. It's the princess.
How are you wearing your tiny little skirt?
Excuse me.
It's you. Do you even know where you are? Barbhead?
Of course I do. May I ask why you're here, your benevolence? Little beanie bells, bing, 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 bing.
I came to pray for the High Priest's soul. But what are you doing here? This is one of the most sacred spots in Kuranism. Unscrupulous lawyers such as you have no business being here.
But I'm not unscrupulous.
Quiet. You dared to find fault with my insights at every turn the other day.
She's still sore about that trial? Bitch, please.
How dare you bully a 16-year-old?
As you know, your benevolence, a murder has occurred, and I need to investigate.
But we know the killer is one of your own.
In my country, suspects are innocent until proven guilty. Plus, she's a serious student of spirit channeling who came here to study. So, can't you at least give her a chance to explain what happened?
All practitioners from overseas are big phony balonies.
I love her little when her 16-year-old self bleeds into
I know.
her what's it called? Royal priestess farce.
Yeah.
All practitioners overseas are big poopy stinky heads. They deserve to eat the poopies. And they put the poo-poo in the mouth. It's like, okay.
And her wish is to train in the homeland of spirit channeling is but a bid for prestige.
It seems like nothing I say will convince her otherwise, thanks to that last trial. Tweedledum and Tweedledee really did a number on her impression of foreigners. Who is Tweedledum and Tweedledee? Pain and... what's his fucking face? I'm assuming Pain and Hard Rock Jesus, or Screamo Jesus.
Maybe.
As the defense attorney on this case, I really need to investigate this crime scene, and I need to do it now. If I've even been authorized by the police, so...
What's this? You intend to make a mockery of our sacred hall of justice once more?
No, I simply want to defend my client.
Which means you have come to forge evidence then. I knew all lawyers were criminals. I must now redouble my vigilance.
Ouch, that's unfair. Who taught you to demonize a whole group of people anyway?
Oof. My mother and father. Do you have an issue with their parental guidance?
No, I never dare criticize the royal couple. I still can't imagine what the lawyers here must have done to garner such hatred. I think...
Oh.
So, this issue is just, kind of like a what-if situation. Like, the previous game we played, Edgeworth was just I need to make sure that the halls of justice don't fall under this idea that you can just forge evidence because all that matters is the verdict. And so he went out of his way to help Phoenix to dispel that, right? To capture the people who are forging evidence, who are using forged evidence, and so on and so forth. I think, and then to prevent a whole the prosecution or the defense attorneys to be completely unreliable, and just the whole system would be thrown into whack. So he was just if I don't do it, we're just gonna have people thrown into jail without due process.
Well, I mean, the entire thing is also a bit of a satire of the actual Japanese justice system, where it was a 99% prosecution rate.
Because you're not allowed anything. You're not allowed anything that Americans, but usually Americans and Canadians would expect, like habeas corpus or a right to a lawyer, for example. Those things are not available in Japan, from what I've been told. I hear a lot of nightmares stories, especially from foreigners who get caught up in sticky situations where they basically get jailed because people are racist, and so they don't put lawyers there. They don't give you defense. They don't give you a translator. They just force you to sign a document that says you're guilty, and then they deport you.
Yeah,
and then there's the other, and then they can detain you almost for 3 months. So if they don't get you to sign it, they just wait out your visa and then they deport you. Yeah. The Korean system is pretty wacky for spoilers.
Yeah, that is straight up the face. I just had the most wonderful idea, Barbed Head.
Why do I have a bad feeling why do I have a bad feeling about that glint in her eye?
You were detained in Japan?
They also will detain you for random shit like, oh, you're a foreigner and you don't have your ID on you? Burp, into the jail cell with you. Because you might be illegal. I'm assuming that's probably what happened.
Only a couple hours though. What happened?
Most wonderful idea. So, what's this most wonderful idea of yours?
If you are to investigate this murder,
Uh-huh.
then I shall oversee your every move so as to prevent any misdeeds, naturally.
What? You want to follow me around the entire time?
Of course. Not that I want to, mind you. And I will not tolerate any objections. Understood?
Oh, great. She's gonna be tsundereing all over my shit. She can't do this to me.
What was that, barbed head?
No, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Very well, then. Let us get this investigation over with.
You had a restricted substance in your position? Oh, okay. Maybe that's not that bad. Just like, I didn't know that was illegal. Just huck it in the trash, you know? Mm-hmm. Usually that's the case. It was under the amount that was chargeable. Okay, so it's like if at that amount, it's basically for personal use that you need it. So probably some medicine. I'm just assuming. You don't have to go incriminating yourself. You can plead the fifth.
Yeah, one of the meds, exactly.
That makes sense. Please don't rush me. I'm not in love yet, okay? I'm not really in love with the situation yet. Please don't.
It is not without reason that I insist on a speedy investigation, barbed head. I am a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, you see, who guides the people of Kurain. As such, I must not sully myself with the blood of battle that Lady Kira bears.
The blood of battle? If it's that big of a problem, why don't you just head on down now? I won't do anything, I promise.
No, lawyers are never to be trusted. Now make haste so that we may leave here soon. Oh, and one more thing.
What now?
Your victory of the other day was but a stroke of fortune. But this time, my insight shall reveal the absolute truth. So brace yourself for a defeat most bitter, lawyer.
I will. Now can I get on with my investigation?
As long as you know where we stand.
I'd better hurry up and poke around for clues before she changes her mind. Alright, let's examine.
I was really hoping I could have gone to Japanese court. This is like one of my videos.
It's like one of my Japanese animes.
Oh, God, that's funny.
Let's take a closer look, shall we? There's the thingamabobber. Hey, isn't that Lady Kira's robe?
Oh, Holy Mother! Lady Kira's robe is...
I know how you feel, but we should just leave it as it is to preserve the crime scene.
You imbecile! This is the actual robe Lady Kira once wore!
It is? What the heck is it made of? I mean, nothing should look this good after a few hundred years. That's fair.
Enough! If I say it's the actual robe, it is the actual robe! That foul murderer shall not get away with this!
It is tough to see a piece of history sloppily tossed on the ground like this, though. It even looks like it's been mended a couple of times. Huh. This robe kind of smells.
How dare you insult such a sacred piece of clothing like that?
Kind of smells like a baka.
You kind of smell like a baka.
No. I mean, it smells like incense.
Oh, I see. The scent you detect is from the sacred incense used to purify Lady Kira's robe. Whenever a rite is to be performed, the robe is first scented with sacred incense.
This still smells like incense now. The scent must have been much stronger last night when the victim was killed. What else am I looking at, Joyce?
I'm like splattered with blood.
This is blood!
This is a statue of a warbad, the bird on which Lady Kira's based her appearance.
Huh. And all this blood is from the high priest, huh?
He no doubt embraced the statue in the hope that Lady Kira would save him from death.
Okay.
May his soul rest in peace.
Considering the amount of blood, he must have been stabbed with considerable force. But there's no way Maya could have been strong enough to deliver such a blow.
That is not a stab wound. That is like...
He stabbed him. He hugged hugged himself to death 42 times.
That is like arterial spray?
It's been stained red by the high priest's blood.
The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return.
What's that from?
An old legend.
Wait, does that mean that the rebel hunting Lady Kira in the newspaper is the real deal? Nah, that's crazy talk. What else I'm looking at for, Joyce?
Apparently there are lanterns.
Ooh, and there's a page over here. I'll check the lanterns. It's a lantern, huh? And it's still lit.
Of course it is. The sacred flames in our 4 lanterns here have burned for centuries. Anyone who extinguishes even one of them would be put to death immediately.
So that's why they're fitted with glass wind guards. Still, I'd better keep my distance, just in case. So the moon and these lanterns were the only sources of light up here that night.
The rite is performed by the light of the full moon, because moonlight is a purifying force.
I see.
No touching!
Wasn't going to. A bloodstained scrap of paper. Looks like some kind of note or letter, perhaps? But it's written in Kurainese, so I can't read a lick.
Let me see that. Once the flame is lit, then... will be... This is impossible to read! Wait,
What is it?
the stamp in the lower right. It's the mark of those insurgents, the Defiant Dragons.
The rebel group? What's it doing here? Is there some kind of connection between the high priest and the rebels? Oh, political intrigue! Whoosh. Looks like that about does it for this area. Alright, what else are we looking for?
You've looked at the... examined the left mountain wall, apparently. Yeah.
This mountain face is like a towering wall. There are characters carved into it, but I have no idea what they mean.
There is a prison at the apex of this mountain.
A prison? Way up here?
Well, how do you think you're gonna escape? It is said that Lady Kira laid those she defeated to rest atop this mountain, so that their souls would not spawn evil spirits.
I'm feeling queasy just thinking about being all the way up there. And the fact that it's a prison just makes it worse.
Take a look at the portrait in the middle.
The portrait.
Portrait.
What an amazing wall painting. So this is Lady Kira. Dagger there with the burp. Burp dagger.
Look at that fancy little pinky.
Ooh, delicate.
You see that red mark upon her brow? That is the character for death in Kurainese. It is a mark of resolve to fight to the end. There are many different marks we make on our bodies, each with a different meaning.
Huh. Interesting. Come to think of it, your benevolence has marks. Come to think of it, your benevolence has marks.
Marks on your face.
Come to think of it, your benevolence has. What?
Your benevolence has marks on your face.
Come to think of it, your benevolence has marks on your face. So did the high priest.
The high priest's marks are those of a monk, while mine are of a royal priestess. All members of the Kurainist clergy have such marks upon them. The shape and location of the marks vary in accordance to conditions like status and age. And all records about them are kept at the temple.
So it's kind of like a national ID registry, huh? Tara's autopsy report was updated. I guess to reference the tattoos. Is that a weapon in her hand?
Yes, it is Lady Kira's dagger, the very same one used in the rite.
High priest is some Daoism looking mofo, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yoga flame.
It is made to resemble the warbad. Just fucking names. Warbad, the birds Lady Kira fashioned herself after.
So that dagger is the weapon that took the high priest's life. But wouldn't that imply that he is an enemy of the church? Whatever.
If you wish to know more about Lady Kira, you need but ask.
I get the feeling she's going to be. I get the feeling she's going to be super relevant in this case. I should definitely ask the princess for more details later. Later.
What
else am I doing here?
Let's see.
There's oops. Huh? There's something hanging off the ritual curtain here. Aw, shit, dude. These look like prayer flags down at the Plaza of Devotion.
Except they are arranged like no prayer flags I have ever seen.
How so?
All of these flags have been sewn together.
Hey, you're right. It's like they're one big banner now.
There is something written on a piece of it. Donated by Trust in Me. It seems this piece is from a donation Abbot Inmi made at some point.
Uh-oh. It's a parachute. From someone breaking out of the prison, I'm assuming. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, this one's broken.
Oh.
That lantern looks broken, but it's hard to make out the details from this angle. I'll take a closer look when I'm in a better spot. Okay. Assuming this is a better spot?
Maybe the first time.
I think I'll take a better look. There's a large patch missing here. Let's see. The lantern is damaged. The wind guard is completely broken.
Damaged? Was this your doing?
No! How did I even touch it?
Then perhaps a falling rock struck it. I will request that it be repaired when we are finished here. Of course, I doubt you will live long enough to see it restored.
I'll be back to take a look. You'll see.
Godot shoveling snow again.
Yeah, good. He was banished, exiled. There's no snow here. Maybe it was removed because it would interfere with the rite?
The day before the rite, the temperature in this area plunged below freezing. Even the Plaza of Devotion was covered in a layer of white frost.
Must be the elevation. It wasn't all that cold back in town, as I recall. The snow has obviously been cleared away here, and the lantern is broken. I still have that camera I brought to take pictures of my trip. I should snap one of this area here just in case. Inner sanctum photo added to the record. Nothing else particularly interesting here. All right. That's about it, actually. Joyce?
I think so.
And nothing else here. Check marks, check marks, check marks. Check marks, check marks,
Ritual
check marks.
curtain?
Huh?
Check the ritual curtain?
Think of this side. Hold on. This? During the rite, the inner sanctum was fully enclosed by this ritual curtain, making this case something of a locked room mystery.
The purification rite is akin to a bathing ritual for Lady Kira. Therefore, it must be closed off from the outside world.
Oh, so the inner sanctum is like her private bathroom.
Indeed. So see to it that you keep it clean.
This flap in the center acts as the ritual curtain's door, but that's about it. Ah! Oh!
And what was that shrill scream just now?
It's just, I'm afraid of heights. I didn't notice it. I didn't notice it as I was climbing up, but now that I can see all the way down, ugh. I guess that flight of stairs from the Plaza of Devotion really is the only way up or down. That seems to be about it. Anything else we need to look at? Just high-pitched squeals. Oh, there's a rock here.
Sure.
This rock must have fallen from higher up on the mountain. It's like the perfect perch for taking a peek over that curtain. Well, up I go. Oh, neat. Wow, that's an incredible view. It almost boggles the mind. Huh?
Get down from there this instant!
Right, I'm sorry, I'll be right down. It looks like the inner sanctum is just slightly higher up than the tops of that mountain. I guess that confirms that the stairs from the Plaza of Devotion is the only way up here. Right. Seems to be it.
Examine the statue.
Again, from this side?
Guess so.
It's the statue of a bird. I should take a closer look. Oh, okay, here it is. There's something missing in the eye?
Yes.
Weird. Okay, there.
Burp.
Look, the bird's missing its eye. I feel sorry for the poor fella.
Are you the one who took it?
Oh my god. Of course not!
This statue has been here for ages. I suppose some damage is to be expected. I shall ask my mother to have it repaired.
No wonder there are no lawyers left. I'd leave too if I was always treated like this. I don't think I'll find anything else of interest around here. So that's done on this side, but if I go to the other side, no, that's it.
Okay.
There's no other way.
I think you are finally done, and you can talk to Rafa.
Okay. Let us talk to Princess Bubblegum here. Could you tell me more about this place, Your Benevolence?
I have nothing to say to you, lawyer.
Is that because you don't actually know much about it? Is it perhaps you are a dumb stupid head?
You ill-mannered! I am the crown princess of Kurain! There is nothing I do not know! Nana!
Oh, what the hell? Whoa! Where did she come from? Hey, no cheating!
Silence, barbed head. Nana's knowledge is my knowledge. End of discussion.
That is a very convenient, very convenient out. Sure. What is she, your pocket intern? Pocket internet?
This spring is where Lady Kira came to cleanse her body of the blood of battle. And today's purification rite is a ceremony that traces its origins back to those days. Cleansing Lady Kira's robe in this sacred water lends one courage for the next battle.
I see. Thank you for that excellent explanation.
Commoners are normally barred from here, except for the day of the rite.
Who normally controls the access to this place?
The High Priest and his family are responsible for that.
The High Priest and his family, huh? Hi, George. George is walking by. Could you tell me about the High Priest and his family?
Abbot Inmi lived with his wife and his disciple, Acolyte.
Praise a lot.
Praise a lot.
It's not zealot, it's Zalot.
Zealot.
It's praise.
Praise a lot. He's also.
Ha ha ha!
He's also.
Ha ha!
I'm sure he's also.
Ha 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 ha! Laugh track.
A young man the couple took in their home upon finding him near our kingdom's border.
He's a foreigner.
He is a foreigner.
He's
an
an
outsider.
He's an orphan. Speaking of his wife, isn't she the only one who usually plays the role of Lady Kira?
Yes, but as she is with child, the role was appointed to someone else. The killer no doubt offered it to stand in, as she saw it as a chance to slay the High Priest.
SpongeBob out. There you go. That's actually how he does it. I saw an interview with him and how he does his SpongeBob laugh. He goes, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the joke, kids. That's a peek behind the curtain.
God.
No, you have it backwards. He was the one who asked Maya to stand in.
Then that braggart must have embellished her qualifications.
I'm not really sure. I'm really not sure how she could. Besides, why didn't you stand in for the High Priest's wife then?
did I not tell you before? As a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, the role of Lady Kira is forbidden to me.
Convenient.
For those descendant of Her Holiness must not defile their bodies with the blood of battle.
Oh, yeah. You did say that, didn't you? I should probably talk with the High Priest's wife and Acolyte Zealot later, too. Could you tell me more about this Lady Kira?
As an outsider, I suppose your ignorance is all but unavoidable.
Whatever happened to you need but ask?
Nina? Lady Kira was the Holy Mother's younger sister. But unlike her older sister, she lacked the ability to channel spirits. However, it is said that none could equal her skill with the dagger.
This kind of feels a lot like, what was it? Like Dahlia and her sister?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like Maya and Dahlia are technically related, aren't they?
Cousins.
They're cousins.
Like half cousins.
Half cousins, yeah. Or half sisters? Half sisters.
No.
Right. Yeah. A dagger. Well, this became relevant fast.
I think she's half sisters with Pearl. Is what it is. They're cousins, but half sisters with Pearl. The Holy Mother guides our souls, and Lady Kira keeps the peace with her dagger. Lady Kira was prepared to die for her people.
I love the pose. Lady Kira, away! Oh!
She clothed herself in a sacred battle robe and concealed her face as her sister did. Convenient.
Okay, but who was she fighting against?
Throughout our history, we have been set upon by rebels. Now is no different. For our enemy now is the Defiant Dragons, led by that insurgent Dirk.
So Lady Kira played a role akin to the police, huh? Except that she, totally sidesteps, the police arrest and judgment. So what's with that bird? What's with the bird imagery?
Lady Kira's robe is fashioned in the likeness of a warbird. It is a fearsome bird that is unique to Khura'in.
I see. And what about the recent rebel hunter lady? Lady Kira? Who do you think she is?
I have heard about her, but have yet to ascertain the truth. However, I believe her to be a vigilante, or, more precisely, a patriot.
Cool. Just sidestep the whole fucking justice system. Whatever, dude.
There is no justice system.
Just sidestep the whole fact that there's a defunct justice system. They're just like, okay, doesn't matter. They're gonna die anyway. So even Princess Rayfa doesn't know the true entity of the rebel hunter, huh? That about does it for the inner sanctum. Huh. I should probably head back to the Plaza of Devotion and let Emma know I'm done. After all, she's the one putting her neck on the line for me to investigate this place. All right, bye, bitch.
Back to the Plaza of
Get out of here. Let's get out of here. Wow, they're still praying?
The religious devotion of our people is the pride of our kingdom. Come what may, they will continue to pray until tomorrow afternoon.
Well, I will say this. This level of devotion is certainly to be respected. Now to find Emma. Emma! Oh no, Cleo! Oh god, what's this guy's voice? Someone give me a voice for this dude. Right now. Emma! Cleo! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Cleo! Sorry, every time I hear the word Emma. Emma! Stupid fucking TikTok meme ass mother.
Larry voice?
The Larry voice? Okay, hold on. My Larry voice is also my what's his face voice from Symphonia, Tales of Symphonia. Who's the main character from Tales of Symphonia? Lloyd, thank you.
Lloyd.
My Lloyd voice and my Larry voice is the same voice. You there, wait! I want to ask you something. Okay. do you know me? And do you know me? And what do I know you? And do you know me? And do I know you? Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm a lawyer. No! I want to know if you know who I am. Huh? How should I know? I've never seen you before. This guy's acting really strange. I wonder if he has amnesia or something. I should talk to him a little more just in case he's connected to this case somehow. Oh God, please don't tell me he's Larry. Don't tell me this is Larry Butts. Are you having trouble remembering who you are? Oh, I'm sorry I offended you.
No, that was Phoenix.
Okay. I thought he was going to pull. Oh, sorry. I thought he was going to pull a weapon out on me, but he's just pulling some snacks out one after the other. I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do. I know it's something important.
Do you know this man or something, Barbed Head?
God, I hope not. No, I just said I've never seen him before, didn't I?
Yes, I am likely to believe that. Not.
Are you Lady Kira?
You know of Lady Kira. Then you are Kuranese, I take it.
Sorry about that.
Larry's not till DLC. All right.
Oh my God, I don't want to talk to Larry ever again. Maybe. Wait, are those lizards he's eating? What, you want one? No thanks. I just ate. Oh, now I remember. Get a load of this. Hadouken!
What is this superhero bullshit?
Well, what?
Is it a bird?
Burp?
Burp? I believe he suffers from a far more serious malady than mere memory loss.
No good, huh? Guess I'll try something else.
So, who was that man? And what did he want, Barbed Head?
I wish I knew. Hey, Mr. Wright! Oh, sorry. Ah, what now? Probably Albie. Oh, no.
Hey, Mr. Wright! There you go. What's wrong? I didn't surprise you that badly, did I?
Oh, no, it's nothing. Actually, I've been looking for you. I wanted to tell you that I investigated the crime scene. I hope it wasn't too much trouble getting my investigation of the inner sanctum approved.
Oh, it was fine. Prosecutor Sadmati gave me his okay right straight away.
Huh. He seems like a rather fair-minded prosecutor.
He said that you would probably give up once you saw the crime scene for yourself. And that moving on before the trial began would be a smart thing to do.
He must be feeling really confident about his case. Well, just so you know, I have no intention of giving up.
I figured. That's why I've prepared a little gift for you. Thought it might help your investigation.
Ooh, no.
Here, it's all yours. I wanted to bring you a bunch of other forensic tools, but they were confiscated at the airport.
Luminol. Now, luminol testing fluid. This actually might come in handy.
Also, I made a copy of the crime scene photos for you.
Thanks. All of this will definitely come in handy. Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus.
But that is a legit pool of blood. Oh, wow. Okay. So, this is what the High Priest's body looked like after the murder. I'll keep this along with the picture I took at the crime scene.
Damn, that is
a lot of... I don't know if that's just water and then blood, but yeah, that's what...
that is water and then blood, but
Yeah.
that's a
lot.
I mean, to be fair, the blood spray on the statue is a lot more blood than we've ever seen. Like, that is a violent murder. Oh, yeah. They're done questioning Maya.
Really? I should go pay her a visit then. Poor Maya. She must be feeling pretty lonely. I should let her know that I'll be defending her too.
Oh, shoot. Look at the time. I have to get her going.
You sure seem busy.
That's because His Ephemeral Holiness is a real slave driver.
His ephemeral holiness?
Prosecutor Sadmati. He's like the world's hardest riddle, wrapped in a flowy sash. I keep wondering if it's just a clash of cultures type of thing, you know? Like, he'll ask some of the most insane things of me without batting a single long eyelash of his.
Huh. This prosecutor Sadamati sounds like he's used to holding some serious clout.
Ugh, why do I have such bad luck with prosecutors? First he was that glamorous fop. Now that I'm finally rid of that grating, bling-loving Europhile, I get this guy.
So is Clavier.
Oh, I love her. I love him.
Her and her snackos. I'm surprised.
She's so stressed. She's like a hamster eating them.
No.
Oh no! Now I'm really gonna be late. You'll probably make me listen to one of those really long sutras again. I'll see you later.
He makes her listen to sutras? Sounds like Emma's got it pretty rough too.
She does not appreciate Prosecutor Sadmari's sutras. What ingratitude. It appears that she too is lacking in religious devotion.
I don't think that's what the problem is here. Besides, Emma's not even a Kurinist.
How dare she?
Oh, I'm not gonna ask her what to do. Fuck that noise. What should you do? Give up. Thanks. Thanks.
Nothing.
All right, to the detention center.
Ba-da-da!
That is okay. It's just bars. Cause like we don't do glass here. It's too crazy. I love the fact that that little bell.
Nick, I knew you'd come.
Maya, she sure looks tired. How are you holding up?
It wasn't me, but no one will believe me. It's the fourth time already.
I have to admit, I'm still in a bit of shock. Who would have thought you'd get caught up in something like this, and so far from home? But I'm going to defend you, so hang in there. We can do this if we work together.
I'm so tired of this shit, Phoenix. Can you... this is all my fault. I mean, you came to Karain just to visit me. We hadn't seen each other in ages, and then this happens.
I haven't seen her this down in ages either. Come on, remember who you're talking to. Besides, I thought you'd be used to being the usual suspect by now.
I guess you're right. You've saved me each and every time.
Yep, so just tell me everything you can and let's go from there.
Barbhead, stop stalling and go straight to the matter of true import. We know she is the murderer, therefore it is time for her confession. Your benevolence! What brings the royal priestess to a place like this? I am watching over this lawyer to keep him from tampering with anything in this case. Now, out with it! Confess to your crime!
Please, your benevolence, could you please take it down a notch or three? Maya, please tell me what you can. I know this must be difficult, but anything you can remember might help.
Sure. Okay. I mean, to be fair, if Phoenix wasn't here, she'd be caught up in this anyways, and then she wouldn't have Phoenix to defend her.
Very true.
I didn't kill the High Priest. I wouldn't even dream of it. I mean, he always treated me so well. Abbot Inme was an important figure with a ton of duties, including training acolytes. He was really kind, even to a foreigner like me. He even invited me over to his house when I was between training sessions.
All right, little suspect.
How could I ever kill someone like that?
He sounds like a really good person. I think I would have liked him.
It was so much fun. I got to enjoy meals with his family and everything. And his wife was a master of Koreanese cuisine. I've never eaten better in my life.
It's like they were family and home away from home in this foreign land. They must have been a source of comfort. What with being here for training all alone.
And like, she doesn't have parental figures.
Yeah,
She's an orphan now.
Yeah, more or less, yeah, orphaned.
Because like,
her mom died.
There's no father figure.
Her father ran off, and then died.
Actually, what happened to her father?
She ran off to and had kids, Dahlia and.
No, that's Pearls.
Oh, then I have no idea what happened to her father. The Kurine, the Maya, the Faye family has a really messed up background.
Yeah, I don't think we ever hear anything about Maya's father.
Yeah, I think he ran off. No, they'd say most men married into the Faye family tend to run off.
Yeah,
because they
can't put up with
being in the shadow of their wives, which speaks mostly about men. But like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Maya has a shitty family situation. So to have like,
well, there's Pearl, but Pearl's like super young and taking care of Crane.
Like no, I mean like she's never had someone taking care of her,
except for her sister. Yeah.
But she's her sister,
deceased.
Right?
Yeah.
And then to lose her so young, she's never had much of a parental figure.
But what?
I can't completely deny the charge either.
Huh?
As I suspected, the snake has shown her true colors at last.
Your benevolence, please! I'm trying to figure out what really happened here, so fucking can it! God damn. So what do you mean you can't completely deny the charge?
Well, during the purification rite, I suddenly got really sleepy. The next thing I knew, Abbott in me was,
You suddenly got sleepy? So then you didn't actually see the High Priestess get murdered?
No, I didn't. But I was possessed by some crazed spirit while I was asleep, then... What an excuse. How dare you pin your crime on another person's soul? Hey man, it's happened before.
It's happened before.
Be honest. What you call training is but an extended vacation in reality. And that training here is simply for prestige. No, it's not like that at all. I'm training to become the master of Karine channeling technique. A neophyte practitioner such as you become a channeling master? I think not. The spiritual power required is beyond the means of an outsider like you.
Rafa seems to really hate fakers, but Maya does actually have the power to channel spirits. I should let Rafa know. Your benevolence, I wouldn't call Maya a neophyte because she can already
Wait, Nick.
What?
Can I talk to you for a second?
Why is she whispering to me all of a sudden?
I want to keep my spirit channeling ability a secret while I'm here, Nick.
What? Why?
I'll, explain later.
Ooh, spooky.
Just keep it a secret for now, okay?
If you say so. What's that all about?
What is all that whispering about over there?
Oh, it's nothing, really. I'll have to ask about this later when Princess Rafa's not around.
Oh, I almost forgot. Nick.
Yes?
About Abbott Inmay's murder, there was something I noticed that I thought strange.
Oh? Bling!
You noticed?
So what was it that you noticed?
Well... You probably wouldn't believe me, but...
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Okay, so, you know that spring?
The spring? You mean the pool in front of the Warbat statue?
Yes, that! The water in there was dark red. And when I say dark red, I mean blood red.
Black red. Oh, that! Yeah, I saw it too.
You did?
Yeah, the High Priest's blood turned it red.
What? No, that's not what I mean! The spring was red before he was killed.
Ooh. What? Wait, so it was already red? Even before the High Priest was killed?
Yeah, I noticed it during the purification rite, just before I passed out. It's just like the ancient legend says.
What ancient legend? Oh!
The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. That's how it goes, anyway. Hold on. Yes, there is a legend about the inner sanctum that says just that. But the water runs red this time thanks to the murder. The police investigation confirmed it. What police investigation? Perhaps your eyes were deceived by the lantern light reflecting off the water.
Baby, you just shut the fuck up. Sorry.
I don't think it was, though.
An ancient legend, huh? I wonder if it's connected to this murder somehow. statement added to the court record.
Nick?
Yes?
So, actually, there's one more thing.
What's up with Maya? She keeps looking over at her benevolence like she's worried what Rachel will think. One more thing, Jackie!
There's something I want to show you.
There is?
I found this at the inner sanctum after I came to.
Oh god, it's like a weird... It's a murder letter. It's like a ransom letter, but in Chinese. Is this a letter? It's in Chinese.
See that stamp on the far left at the end of the letter? Does it look familiar?
It's death.
Death.
This red stamp here?
That's the mark of Lady Kira.
Oh, right. It looks like the mark on her forehead.
Lady Kira, you say? Let me see that. Why, this is...
What? What does it say?
Do not perform the rite. I know what you are planning, Lady Kira.
That sounds like a threat or a warning. Whoever's pretending to be Lady Kira was pressuring the High Priest to stop the rite.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me, too. Nick, do you think...
Wait. Whoa. It's not my Batman cup. First, there's that ancient legend.
Spirit shall run dry upon Lady Kira's return.
Run red.
Run red.
Now there's also Lady Kira's warning. Plus, there's the Warbat dagger being eyed as the murder weapon. Don't tell me.
That's why she has to be the real deal. It gives me the chills just thinking about it. I bet Lady Kira's spirit possessed the sacred robe or something.
Don't tell me. You actually believe that the real Lady Kira returned to kill the High Priest?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
Historical figures don't come back to life. I mean, give me a break.
But you were saying only yesterday how it was more fun to believe that she's the real deal.
Yeah, yesterday. I wish I could keep entertaining that fantasy too. But the fact is, we're dealing with a murder here. Thus, my days of dreaming have come to an end. I'm gonna keep it real from now on. And you should too, Nick.
I thought you said I was the boring one because I thought you said I was the boring one because I was, quote, keeping it real.
Sorry. I guess I've outgrown that stepladder argument we always have. Oh! She's outgrown the stepladder.
My childhood. I think you mean ladder, Mike. Sorry.
There were no step ladders or ladders. They had to shoehorn it in.
I'm okay.
Are you?
I wish. Hashtag keeping it real, yo. No. So what do you mean by keeping it real?
Oh, so you know how someone is dressing up like Lady Kira and capturing rebels, right?
Oh, you mean the rebel hunter Lady Kira in the papers?
Yeah, that one. I think that's probably who sent this
Is it a meme?
warning. I don't know.
Hold on, Joyce needs to go do something.
Why do I have to be the one that... I'm stuck! I am stuck!
Is it a meme?
It's a meme.
Is it a meme?
It's a meme.
And a doggo?
Doggo.
And a meme doggo. Okay. All right, everybody, put your hands together for our lovely guests today, Meme and her doggo, Maple. I pronounce like Snapple. But Anyway. Anyway, we got perfect timing for an ad break, actually. Just gonna wait for everyone to settle in for a minute here. We're just gonna settle down a little bit, see how things are going. Just looking around, just looking at my Facebook feed.
Yeah, we found him.
Huh? Yeah, Georgie's right here. You can kennel her for a moment if you want, but it's up to you. Watch out, Georgie, there's a cat here.
Starting fights already.
Now she's
She's all hyped up.
Because she tried to fight Milky.
Oh, really? Oh. Alright, kennel her.
wrong with you.
Alright, the doggo's already picking fights. I see Miss Miles in jail again. Yes, yes, she is. She's also been accused of another murder. You want to put her in the kennel or you want to keep her?
Oh, hey.
Nothing in there for you, buddy.
You need it.
Hello.
You need it.
It's just coffee in your butt. You're not gonna like it. It's very bitter. I'll pat your butt. You want to come this way? And then just keep her on your right hand side. Come on, come on. On the lap. Oops, sorry, buddy. Get all this keyboard shit around. Fuck, dude. Come on. You wanna come over here? Come on. Up on the lap. Good girl. Okay, okay. Hello, puppers. This is Puppers.
Hello, puppers. Hi, baby. Yeah. Yeah. It's your 15 minutes of fame. 15 seconds of fame.
Yeah, you just keep her on the right and come in. All right, May's here now. We have another voice to add to this.
No.
Yes. All right, Joyce.
What nonsense is this? You dare to suggest that Abbot in me was slain by Lady Kira? You nincompoop! The rebel hunter is sure to be a vigilante who loves this kingdom. And it is that patriotism that led them to cloak their identity in the guise of Lady Kira. Such a patriot would never slay the high priest.
I guess it's only natural for Princess Rafa to see it that way, but I can't let it go at that.
Besides, why would such a vigilante want to stop the purification rite in the first place?
I haven't figured out that one yet.
I rest my case.
Still, if this rebel hunter had a compelling enough reason, they might have killed the high priestess after he ignored their warning.
You big dummy! You can't fool me! It was you who forged that warning letter! You were trying to shed your guilt into our most sacred Lady Kira. Admit it. No! I would never do such a thing!
Now, your benevolence. Let's try to remain rational about this. A little too wild. Maya, did you show that letter to the police?
No. I was afraid that it would anger everybody needlessly. So I was waiting to show it to you, Nick.
And judging by her benevolence's reaction, I'd say Maya was right to be worried. Huh. Wait, what are... Ooh, there are tears on this thing. There are a number of places on this letter that are... there are a number of places on this letter where there are 3 holes in a row. Are these supposed to be some sort of message too? No, I think they're puncture marks.
Yeah.
Not that we'll be finding out anything. Not that we'll be finding out anytime soon, I suspect. Lady Kira's warning was added to the record. All right, accused, wrap it up.
I guess they have more questions for me.
Yeah, at least I have a better idea of what we're up against now.
Nick, there's something I've been meaning to say. I don't need a lawyer this time.
What are you talking about?
It's just, you know they have that Defense Culpability Act here in Koraini, right? Well, if I'm found guilty, You'll be charged with abetting a criminal.
Maya, thanks for thinking about me, but don't worry, Maya. We'll pull through this together somehow. We always have, haven't we?
Yeah, but we're not in Kansas anymore, you know?
True, but I've been through one trial here already, so I know what I'm getting myself into. We're going to win this one, no matter what, because I believe in your innocence.
Yeah, I know. We've always won because of your faith in me. Your misplaced faith in me.
That's right. So it's all aboard the Phoenix Freedom Express. not to be affiliated with the Freedom Convoy.
Thank you,
No
Nick.
affiliation. No affiliation.
Well, I'll see you later.
And then proceed to waterboard her.
I know.
Like, just like, okay.
Bravado will not save you tomorrow, and by then, it will be too late to ask for mercy.
We're going to beat this charge. You'll see.
I don't care to understand every single word that was spoken. But I don't like the sound of that Phoenix Freedom Express one bit.
And you and me both.
I love how much of a brat she is.
Yeah, she's such a little brat. She comes off as like super royal and like very pompous.
Yes.
And then she throws like a random insult at you. She's like, you got poopy head. Like, okay, wow.
Temper tantrum.
Wow, okay. Wait, don't tell me you don't know what Freedom Express refers to. I don't know what that even refers to either.
Of course I know. Do not presume that what I do and do not know.
I'm no closer to understanding why someone would want to have the High Priest dead, but given the use of the Warbat dagger and the existence of the warning letter, I'd say the rebel hunters disguised as Lady Kira is the real prime suspect. It might help if I knew a little bit more about this modern-day Lady Kira. I wonder if anyone has any info on them. Huh. Maybe the first thing I should do is to go someplace where locals like to gather. A bar, perhaps? You always go to the inn. Yeah, the bazaar. Hey, nailed it. Yak milk for sale. Yak piece for sale. I don't know why he sounds like that, but okay. Get your yak piece for sale. Good for what ails you. Oh, fuck, what else is random shit I heard? Chachalesh! Chachalesh! We have 2 drinks, Mountain Dew or crab juice. Like, oh, God.
I'll have the crab juice.
Oh, Mountain Dew. I'll have the crab juice.
Mountain Dew.
We have do you have anything to wash this down? Mountain Dew or crab juice? Oh, I'll take the crab juice. I guess the bazaar is as good a place to start as any. Now, who should I... Huh?
I see. So that is what a Freedom Express is.
I love that she's the internet. Her name is Nanya, right?
Nana.
Nanya? Huh.
Although Nanya would be funny.
Because she's Nanya business. Shat on a turtle. Just like this reminds me of the stupid games that they used to play. You say penis louder, like you say penis in louder increments until someone gets in trouble. Consulting her pocket internet again, I see.
Mr. Wright!
Probably Albie. That sounds a little like... Look, Doggo.
Is Miss Maya okay? I believe her, Mr. Wright. I know she didn't do it. Do you now, boy? Oh, Fukuoka! Your benevolence! You mustn't trust in lawyers, you... Are you not the accused from the last trial?
What's wrong, Albie?
Your benevolence speaks with You may speak in the vernacular, little monk. Now, what is your name? Yes, your benevolence. I'll be your guide, your benevolence. Oh, Rafa, you'll learn. Know this, Albie. Your soul is only as clean or filthy as the company you keep.
I wish you'd stop insinuating that all lawyers are trash.
Please forgive me, your benevolence. But Mr. Wright is a very trustworthy man. And I trust him as a lawyer.
Some serious stones on this kid.
Wow.
She went right up to him. It's like, you're a fucking liar.
Yeah, to royalty.
Yeah, it's straight to face.
What's this? I'm sorry. Forgive my insolence.
Look at the dog too. He's like, I'll fight you. I'm gonna fight you.
If a common boy such as he can place his trust in lawyers, it can only be because of my failure at the Hall of Justice the other day. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Swoon.
Mr. Wright, her benevolence has sunk into the ground.
She must really feel responsible for what happened in court that day. Let's give her some breathing room for now. I'm sure she'll be back on her feet in no time. In the meantime, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Oh, of course not.
Look at all your fur, huh? Coming in here, leaving your fur everywhere.
Shedding again. Where's the...
Give her the de-shedder.
Like, I can tell when this part is lighter.
Where is the de-shedder?
I think it is in there.
I'm gonna check the bucket.
The purple.
Hold on to her.
I feel
This
like
one?
no, it's
No,
in the
the box.
cardboard box.
Purple handle with the metal teeth. Metal teeth.
Nope. Keep looking.
Is it not there? Where is it?
Where is it?
Where is our defluffer? Okay, anyway.
Can you find it?
I did not see it.
Wait.
Back.
We're gonna defluff
Check
this.
behind the screen.
Defluff this.
Or on the table. That's right, whenever you come here, you get groomed, child. Groomed!
I bought one, but it doesn't work that well.
Really? I don't think you're really going ham enough. You have to like.
Where is it?
Sorry, pet grooming is very important, people. You need to remember to groom your pets. Make sure to start them early and treat them well, or else you get overreactive sheepdogs when you clip their nails like they're dying. That's happened more than once.
Maple.
Like tragic, like violent murder sounds will come from your animals when they start to clip their teeth. Our boys.
She likes. Oh, she likes brushing, but not.
Surprise. Oh wait, no, I found it.
Uh-oh. She might go wild. George is right there.
That's fine. Here, groom this. Groom this child. All right. I'm always glad to help. That's my voice. That's my Albie voice. Don't ever ask me to voice Albie. So what have you heard about the rebel hunter that was in the newspaper?
Everyone's overjoyed at her appearance. They say she's the modern-day Lady Kira.
So they're treating this rebel hunter like a mysterious protector of the people, huh?
People have been on edge recently. What with that jailbreak and stuff? I'm sure they can catch that escaped prisoner soon.
Escaped prisoner?
Yes, he was one of the vicious rebels that Lady Kira had captured.
So there's a hardened criminal on the loose. That is bad news.
Oh, that's weird. It works better.
What?
She says this works better.
Maybe because we've honed it on the kids.
I don't know, maybe it's like because it's like for long hair, short hair,
Anyway.
whatever. Yes, but the modern day Lady Kira is also super amazing. I mean, she takes down big scary rebels all by herself.
Yeah, that's not exactly something just anyone can do. Someone that strong could have easily overpowered and killed the high priest. Huh. And what about that escaped prisoner, Albie? Dirk, I think it was his name. He's the leader. Durka.
Probably that,
Yeah, the gaga. So what's the escaped prisoner supposed to be like?
They say he's a vicious fiend who serves as Dirk's right-hand man.
Oh, he's Dirk's lieutenant. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Dirk, as in the leader of the rebel group?
Yes! The escapee serves that dreadful master of the Defiant Dragons. They say that the prisoner is a former soldier, and that he wields a big, scary knife. Rumor has it, he's a cold-blooded killer to boot. Aw, kiddo.
And he eats babies, and he pillages villages, and pees in the local well. He's crazy. He sounds like a really dangerous man.
He is, but the police still can't find him, even after an exhaustive search. Well, I mean, to be fair, again, we never.
I don't have a lot of faith in the Korean police. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Here. Wait, I remember hearing about a prison. Flashback.
There is a prison at the apex of this mountain.
A prison? Way up there? A prison? The prison is at top of the prison is at the top of the Inner Sanctum's mountain, right? How do you even break out?
No one really knows. He supposedly did it without any tools to speak of. Some say he must have fallen to his death. Personally, I like to believe he did. Otherwise, something like that terrible incident might happen again.
Terrible incident? What was this terrible incident? What was that about a terrible incident, Albie?
It happened before I was even born, but Queen Amara, the previous queen, was assassinated.
Ooh.
And it was the rebel leader Dirk who did it.
The previous queen was assassinated? That's kind of unsettling.
Oh, it was the terrible deed of a heinous sinner.
Brr, brr.
I mean, to take the life of such a gentle queen. Only someone with a dark, defiled soul could have done that.
They really take their queens seriously here. Like, god-worshipping level serious. It really should take someone pretty bold and blasphemous to assassinate one.
Those defiant dragon rebels are not afraid to do anything to accomplish their goals. That's why, with that escaped prisoner on the loose, who knows who might be killed next?
Barf, dog. So that's why the people of Karain are so afraid of that escapee, and why they want the rebel hunter to take him out, along with the other rebels on a date. So, is there anything else you can tell me about the rebel hunter, Lady Kira, Albie?
I was just thinking there was something else, but what was it? Oh yeah, here.
What is it?
George?
What's he doing?
Chewing plastic.
Georgie! George! Hey! What you doing, buddy? No eating plastic. What's wrong with you? You have kibble at home.
No, I don't. I'm out of kibble.
Alright. Sorry, cats are being cats. Here you go.
Shadow found it.
Ooh, it's an arrow. The
Ah,
three
look at-
holes, yeah. 3 prongs.
Why, that's the Warbat's arrow.
Feeling better now, your benevolence?
This is no time to be feeling sorry for myself, for I am the crown princess of Kurain. Now, let me see that boy. Yes, your benevolence. It looks very much like the one of the legendary weapons Lady Kira once used in battle.
A 3-pronged arrow. I could swear I've seen something resembling this arrowhead recently. Yeah, it's in the letter.
Yes.
Where did Sado find this, Albie? Or Shadow find this?
Near Abbot Enmi's house.
Near the victim's house, huh? Something tells me I'd better look into this. The dog is trying to pick a fight with my cat, which she will verily learn she will lose. Because George is a fighter, as I had come to find when another dog decided to invade his private space. Albie, can I ask you to take me to the High Priest's house?
Yes, of course.
Come to think of it, he was married, wasn't he? And his wife is the one who usually plays the part of the Lady Kira in the purification rite. I should probably talk to her too. Wanna play a waifu? May's gonna play the waifu.
You should be a waifu.
You should be a waifu. Alright. Let us move over to the lovely High Priest's house. Alright, man, come on. I mean, now you're a widow, but yes, you widow waifu. Let's go.
Like, what else is new?
Just can't win. Just can't win. All right. So, this is where the High Priest lived. Wait a minute. This is where they brought me when my back gave out. And the woman in front of that altar, she must be the High Priest's wife. Let's check out her butt. Check that butt out. Yeah, girl. Deeply shameful. Come on. We'll swap spaces with your doggo.
Oh, excuse me.
No. That's me.
Oh.
I want you to get closer to the audio because that's gonna be tough. So, yes. There we go. Okay.
Close enough.
Excuse me. There you go.
Yes, may I help you?
I was hoping to speak with the High Priest's wife. Are you she?
Please forgive the intrusion, Lady Believe.
Believe in me.
Oh,
Believe.
my, your benevolence. Oh, ew!
I want to eat my fluff. No. Please.
Me. Don't speak over me. I am the High Priest.
I am carrying this entire series on my back and it's giving out.
I am a royalty. Please, be at
A royal pain in my ass. Sorry, let's go.
Be at ease. What a terrible time this must be for you. I owe much to your husband. You have my deepest sympathies for your tragic loss.
Honor me with your kind words. Look, dear, the royal priestess has come to visit us.
That's a little spooky.
Yes. What's that? Oh, of course. Hee.
Yeah, that's a little creepy. She's talking with her funeral picture. Okay. This is just getting a little bit weird.
My husband, too, is delighted that the royal priestess has graced us with her presence.
You can speak with Abbot in me?
No, I don't possess the power to speak with the dead, but I can feel his presence. What's that? No, that can't wait till later, dear.
Oh, She's definitely speaking with him.
So, your benevolence. What is that brings? What is that
What
brings?
is it?
What is it that brings you to my humble abode?
This lawyer is investigating your husband's death. And I am watching him to ensure he does not tamper with any of the evidence.
I know this must be difficult, but could I ask you some questions? A good friend of mine has fallen under suspicion, you see.
A friend of yours. So then you must be Maya's friend from the States, correct?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but I'm still grieving. Isn't that right, dear? Yes, I know.
She's a little crazy.
Abbot Inmi and his wife were one of the closest and most loving couples in Khura'in. If she is not ready to talk, I will not allow you to press her any further.
She did just lose the love of her life. It would be incredibly insensitive of me to force answers out of her right now. But here we are! Let's go! But I need to talk to her if I want to learn more about the High Priest. Plus, there's a warbat arrow that I'll be found near this house. There's just too much I need to know there's just too much I need to find out for me to just leave just yet. Would it be okay if I stayed here for a little while?
Barbed head! Have you not been listening to a word I said?
Look, your benevolence, I'm sorry for her loss, but I'm running out of time. So what I will do is promise to leave if she does. So what I will do is promise to leave if she doesn't change her mind.
Please, let me talk to my husband about this. Yes? No, don't. Not in front of the royal priestess.
Okay, wow.
Wow!
Taking it really hard. Okay, you.
Now, if you would excuse me.
Wait, what in the heck were they even talking about? This priest got gay.
You have but poured salt on her wounds. This is precisely why you lawyers are so despised.
I was just trying to help Maya's case. I didn't mean to hurt Miss Inmi.
Could it be that you actually possess a conscience?
Of course I do. But I'm also desperate for information.
So, what do you plan to do now?
Pass the time by looking around the room, I guess, and see if she changes her mind.
Just see that you do not touch anything you should not.
Guess I should watch out what I touch then, just in case Princess Rayfa gets mad at me. I'm gonna touch your booty. Examine the trash. Always go for the trash, boys and girls. There's always something interesting in there. This looks like a wastebasket. Hey, there's an envelope sticking out. Huh. There are 3 holes in the row near the top. Now, where have I seen holes like this before?
Scrounging around in other people's garbage like some stray dog. Pointed look at Maple. You are a pitiful creature indeed.
What does it say here? Say what you will, but I've got a job to do.
It says, to the high priest. You cannot even read. You are even more pitiful than I thought.
Thanks. And I'll keep your words of wisdom in mind, your benevolence. Guess I should have studied some Koreanese before I came. So the envelope was addressed to the high priest, huh? But it's empty. Still, there's something about it. I'd better hang on to it. Get the 3 holes. But what else am I looking for, Joyce?
Faceless woman painting.
That woman. What a magnificent altar.
Of course it is magnificent. It is for the Holy Mother, after all.
The Holy Mother? Is she that faceless figure there?
Such insolence! How do you not know who her holiness is on sight? Do you seek to cross over into the Twilight Realm right this instant?
Sorry, it won't happen again.
This is why lawyers are so despised. Now listen well. Depicting her holiness's face is the greatest taboo in all Koreanism. There are none alive today who know what her face really looks like. And that includes the members of the royal family.
Wow, now there's an unusual custom. It's not.
Not really.
Can't do it with Islam as well. Cannot portray the Prophet Muhammad. It's gotta be one heck of a secret if even the royal family can't know what she looks like. What else are we looking for here? The princess's
Wanted
portrait.
poster?
Isn't that the justice minister I met? But who's that woman in the picture next to him? She looks really important. Could she be the Queen of Khurain? Oh, it's a wanted poster for the rebel escapee everyone's talking about.
What? Let me see that.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
That's Arabal, senior member of the insurgent leadership and former paratrooper of a foreign land. Wanted for crimes against the kingdom. Considered armed and dangerous.
So he's ex-military, huh?
His appearance alone exudes menace. He must be captured at once. That's horrible.
That's horrible. Is something wrong?
The bounty is 3 million damas. Money that came out of the people's tax payments. I shall have it lowered to about 1 million damas.
You seem unexpectedly concerned with the people's welfare.
Unexpectedly? How rude. Nana has always taught me that kingdoms that do not value its people come to ruin. As crown princess, it is only natural that I care for my people.
How about sending me some of that? How about sending me some of that kindness this way?
Well, I suppose I could. If you quit being a lawyer and paid taxes to our kingdom, that is.
Oh well, it was. Oh well, it was worth a shot.
I take care of my own.
I love the fact that they have Steel Samurai back here, but I'll check it.
Oh,
This
and that's
game-
probably Maya's.
It's probably Maya's. Yeah. This game kind of looks like checkers or chess.
You mean to say that you have never heard of Kachidema?
Catch them all.
Kachidema?
Catch them all.
I have heard people describe it as Koreanese chess.
So 2 players take turns moving their pieces in a bid to capture the other's king?
Not quite. In Kachidema, the object is the utter annihilation of your opponent. Furthermore, each piece has a special move that can only be used once per game.
Special moves? Sounds like a game right sounds like a game right up Maya's alley because they all have special moves and it's Pokemon. That's a joke. It's Pokemon.
Yes.
He's a joke, Pokemon joke. He's
Probably
funny.
Maya's backpack. You can probably check that.
There's a steel samurai patch on this bag, because this bag must be Maya's. She probably left it here while she was performing that rite.
Yeah. TV.
The Tibbe.
Tebe.
Oh, beep. What show is this?
It is the Plumbed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
This is just a remixed version of the Steel Samurai song.
I'm not listening to it.
Oh. It's a remixed version of the Steel Samurai song.
Yes.
But it's based off of Lady Kira. So it's the Kira Steel Samurai.
Oh my
offshoot.
god, that's funny. It is based on Lady Kira and is the #1 action hero show here in Kurain.
The Plumbed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm?
Straight up. Yes, it is an entirely original show created right here in our kingdom. Entirely original.
It's like we have Russian McDonald's. You know?
McDonald's.
McDonald's, yeah. McDonald's.
Whack-Donald's.
I'm not so sure about this. I'm not so sure about its originality, given its overall look and that theme song. Yeah.
Is something the matter?
Well, it's just we have an action hero back at home that's really similar to this. I'm guessing this shows why Maya so into Lady Kira.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
The proper one.
Honestly, the theme song is exactly the same as the one from Maya's favorite show, The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. It's a popular action series filmed right in LA. Oh, okay, well, they've actually referenced it. Set in the city known as Neo Old Tokyo, it pits the Steel Samurai in mortal combat against his nemesis, the Evil Magistrate. Maya's collected DVDs and merchandise from that series as long as I've known her.
Between her and Edgeworth, I've known too much about this show.
Plumed Punisher seemed awfully similar to the Steel
The Plumed Punisher originated here, in Kurain. Is that clear, Barbed Head?
Yes, Your Benevolence. Note to self, never suggest that again. Never
She's
suggest
very possessive about that, too.
Yeah. And then there's something here. I think it's
Oh.
a picture. Is this a piece of art of some sort?
What a beautiful orb.
Is something the matter?
Barbed Head, take one step back.
Oh, okay, done. Did you spot something?
Yes, your dismal
No.
reflection. It was ruining the orb's beauty.
I hate you. Did you have to put it like that, Your Benevolence?
Absolutely.
Bitch. Little bitch.
That actually might be it.
There's like the nail seat. What is this scary looking spiky thing?
It is a floor cushion for heightening a practitioner's mental focus. Your ignorance astounds me. There is not a soul in Quran who would not recognize this.
A floor cushion? You mean you're supposed to sit on this?
How else would you suggest it be used?
It looks like a torture device to me. It's okay, shush. She's whimpering because May decided to go to the washroom. A poster of the mountains? Oh, it's gonna be in the height too. Oh, the Inner Sanctum Mountain is featured against those other towering peaks. Those beautiful
Those beautiful mountains are known as the roof of Kurain. And I see they have even included Mount Pony Pony in that poster.
Don't laugh. Mount Pony Pony. Is that the smaller peak to the left?
Known as the Little Sanctum, it is just west of the Inner Sanctum. Is it not also beautiful? But I suppose a lawyer with a defiled soul such as you could not perceive such beauty.
No, that's not true. I think it's absolutely stunning. Mountain range post. There we go.
Good. Good. Lady Believe has not had a change of heart, and simply waiting shall not change that.
Can't we just wait a little longer? I wonder if she'll ever open up.
Not while you stay here.
Oh, here she is.
Oh, you're still here. Lady Believe.
Mrs. Inme, do you think you're ready to talk?
Is it okay with you, dear? Yes. Yes, I will let him know. Lady Believe, you don't have to speak to this lawyer if it is not your wish. No, it is quite all right. If my husband were still with us, he would say...
As much as it pains me to have my lovely wife speak on such matters, if it would help find the truth, then ask whatever you may.
Okay, I'll take you up on that generous offer. Wait, did Mrs. Inme just call herself lovely just now?
Well, whatever are you waiting for? Ask your questions quickly, so your departure may be just as swift.
Yes, of course. Oh, shush. Good boy. Good girl. Settle down.
Just like straight up, just like... Oh my god.
Give me a moment to calm this child. Calm yourself. Trust in me. Oh, she'll be back. Give her a minute.
And believe in me.
Believe in you who believes in me. Do you have any idea why your husband might have been killed? Was he acting different or doing anything out of the ordinary lately?
No, I don't recall anything of the sort.
Oh, this is really difficult. Did anybody have a grudge against him?
He was a kind man and one of peace. He would never do anything that would cause someone to bear a grudge against him.
She lies. She lawyer.
Oh, you lie!
You lawyer. You're a lawyer. You're a liar and a widow. These are psyche locks. This means that Miss Inme is trying to hide something from me. This is the Magatama Maya gave me all those years ago, and it really has amazing powers. It reacts when someone is hiding something, and allows me to see the psyche locks that are holding that person's mind shut. Whenever I see any, I only have to touch the Magatama to try and unlock them. Unlocking them all usually allows me to coax the truth out of someone. All right, May, you ready for this?
Oh.
Take that!
I think we have everything we need.
I would hope so. Because I've got nothing on the rest of this.
Psyche locks. They appeared when I asked her whether anyone held a grudge against her husband. That must mean that Mrs. Inme thought of someone who might have such a grudge. Let's just stir the pot a little and see what happens. Mrs. Inme, I have an idea who your husband's real killer might be.
That would be Maya, would it not?
Of course not. It has to be someone with a motive to kill him. This is who I might believe had a reason to kill your husband. The escaped prisoner? The Dirk, yeah. Oh no, it was from Lady Kira, because we had a threatening note from Lady Kira. Yeah. It was the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira everyone was talking about. You have to pretend to be a man now. Oh, you have to be an angry man.
I know not what you speak.
Perfect. Really? Because she even made the front page recently.
I am but a humble servant of Lady Kira.
She's pretending to be a man.
What reason would she have killed someone as insignificant as I?
Actually, I have something that might just show why Lady Kira would kill Abbot Inme.
The letter itself.
Take that!
Oh, no, not that one.
Oh, wrong letter, you're right.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, sorry, not this letter. The actual letter with the hole punch in it. This.
No, back. This one.
This one, yes.
Take that!
Take that! This is a letter of warning from Lady Kira. Maya found it. It was in the inner sanctum, and only Maya and your husband were there at the time. Ah! Nailed it. First time. This letter reached its intended recipient, your husband, the high priest, didn't it?
And how do you know Maya wasn't lying to you? Because I've never seen that letter before, and I doubt my husband ever did either.
Sorry, but I have evidence that proves that warning was meant for your husband. And then the letter sleeve, just right here.
Yes.
And then she's probably gonna ask, like, how do you know? And then we'll provide the arrow.
Yes.
What's that?
It's an envelope addressed to the high priest. The warning letter was delivered to your husband inside this, wasn't it?
Ugh!
Buddy, what are you chewing at? What you doing?
Just trying to get at your hole.
There's nothing in there for you. Sit down.
What nonsense is this? How can you prove the warning was delivered in this envelope?
Huh. There's gotta be some way to prove it. Wait a second. Don't the envelope and the warning letter have something in common? I think there just might be something that links the envelope to the warning letter. Yes, and that proof is right here on the warning letter. The holes.
The hose.
This spot on the warning letter proves that it was delivered in that envelope.
Like any of the hose.
The hose.
The hose.
The hose. The 3 holes in the envelope are the same shape and arrangement as the holes in the warning letter. And if you fold the letter in thirds and place it in the envelope, the holes line up.
Ugh.
As for what made the holes, I believe it was this. My penis, not my 3-pronged
Your
penis.
3-pronged.
Yeah, I'm a was it chinchillas or yeah, multi-pronged peni. They were made by this Warabad arrow, one of the weapons favored by Lady Kira. The warning was folded into thirds, placed in this envelope addressed to the high priest, and then delivered to your husband on the points of this arrow. Got her. Nailed it. They must break you.
Oh my.
Ow. Hey.
Boyo, sit down. No choppies.
No.
Oh, puffers. She's getting crazy now. She can't see it.
Rashi's covering her eyes and she's like, no.
Are you ready to tell me the truth now?
I admit the warning was sent to my husband, but he was not an insurgent.
Then why did you keep it a secret?
Because the authorities might have suspected him of being one if I hadn't.
I guess that makes sense. If the rebel hunter was after him, I can see how the people might at least suspect.
We are
Koreanist, yeah. We are a Koreanist kingdom.
as such rising up against the monarchy. It's the same as blaspheming
Koreanism.
Koreanism itself.
Your husband is a devout priest of Koreanism, and you feared that his good name would be tarnished if the warning went public.
Yes.
That makes sense, but is it the honest truth? What if the high priest really was a rebel? And the rebel hunter would have a motive to kill him? Still, it just doesn't feel like the right time to ask her about it. Could you tell me a little bit more about the warning?
It arrived about 3 days before the purification rite. When we woke that morning, it was already there by the side of our bed.
And it was by the side of your bed?
Yes, we had the whole house locked up tight. And yet, someone still managed to slip in. Oh, it was so frightening, wasn't it, dear?
But you didn't contact the police because you didn't want them to suspect your husband of being a rebel?
That's right. If only we had told the police, maybe Taurus would still be alive today.
Get it? Trust me. Yeah.
6. Oh, lovely wife. No need to fret, my dear.
Oh, sad face.
My only regret is that I left you all alone.
Barbed head, that is quite enough.
Yeah, you're probably right. Mrs. Inmi, I'm sorry to have bothered you at such a difficult time.
Don't be silly. I'm happy if I have helped. Your benevolence! May you swiftly shine light upon the truth.
That's okay. She's a little crazy.
Barbed head. You seem bent on casting suspicion upon Lady Kira. And by doing so, you seek to deflect the blame from the real killer, Maya Fey. That is the only logical conclusion.
I'm in no position to disprove her at this point. If only I could find something to support my theory that the High Priest was a rebel. The only other person who might know more about Abbot Amy would be Maya. They might be done questioning her by now. Maybe I'll stop by the detention center.
My mother has said what? It seems I must go.
Did something happen?
Yes, my mother has decreed that the rite shall be held for the High Priest's passing, and that she shall conduct the prayer of lament therein.
Her Eminence has so decreed, has she? Oh, but she should not concern herself with a humble priest like my husband.
No, it is only natural considering his meritorious service. The rite will be held at the palace. You are to accompany me there at once, Lady Belieb.
Thank you, Your Benevolence. My husband is most delighted too.
How wonderful you, Miss Inmi. A direct decree from the Queen? That must be quite an honor.
Barbed head, you are coming as well.
Huh? But I don't have much time left to investigate.
As the one charged with monitoring you, you must remain within my sight at all times. Besides, it will take but a moment. Now, come along.
Oh, arguing at this point will probably just make things worse for me. I'd better let her have her way this time. There we go. Ooh, pretty.
Ooh,
Very pretty. Look at the great throne. Can you not, doggo? Sit down.
sit your little butt down.
Oh, it's what's face MacGuffins over there. Oh,
Welcome, Lady Belieb. No. Do you want to be a queen?
ah, slay queen. So this is the Queen of Karain.
What is wrong with you, Barbed Head? Show some respect.
Huh? Oh, should I bow or prostrate myself?
No, it is quite all right. Stay as you are.
Mother,
Your Eminence, I would like to give thanks to you. Honor both me and my husband.
His exemplary service deserves to be honored. Oh, but what a terrible time this must be.
Terribly trying.
What a terribly trying time this must be for you, Lady Belieb. May my prayer comfort your soul and that of your dearly departed husband. Nothing would please me more.
Oh, Your Eminence, your words are wasted on my humble husband and I.
Sniffles. Now that's what I call a commanding presence.
So, you are the lawyer of whom my daughter speaks.
Yes, Your Eminence. I'm so very honored to make your noble acquaintanceship. I'm humbled to bask in your resplendence. Did I overdo it? I have no idea how to talk to a queen.
May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon you. Now then, Lady Belieb, let us go to the chamber of prayer. Rafa, you are to accompany us too.
yes, Mother.
You're gonna kill her? Wow, the queen is seriously something else. The prayer of lament, huh? Don't see how that'll do any good. Oh, he's supposed to be a gangster, isn't he? It's the Justice Minister, Inga. Huh. Who are you, buddy? Nice to see you again, Minister Inga. Again? Oh, yeah. Again? Have we met? I'm Phoenix Wright. We met in the accused lobby the other day. Yeah, right. Blue suit, jagged hair. You're that lawyer who brought my daughter down a peg or two.
Daughter.
Daughter? Yeah, Rafa. Oh my god, what?
What?
He's Princess Rafa's father?
Dogger?
Dogger? So he's Queen Garen's husband? You're planning to stick your fat nose in this mess too? The accused is a good friend of mine. Like I said the last time, you better watch yourself, see? Yeah. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? You want to question me? That would be great. You got balls for a lawyer. Guess I can play along a bit. But I got things to do, see? So we'll have to talk while I work. Oh, he won't let me observe. Okay.
Yeah, keep your little paws
Off the goods. I wanted to let you know that I'll be the defense lawyer on this case too. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he has a cigar stamp? What? Well, then don't say I didn't warn you. You only won last time because that idiotic prosecutor filed false charges.
I feel like this would have been a good time for the,
Now you know. But it's gonna be different this time. I got Karane's top prosecutor on this one, see? I don't care who I go up against. I'm going to prove my client innocent. You haven't forgotten that little thing called the Defense Culpability Act, have you? Blow this one and you'll suffer the same fate as the accused, see? How could I forget? You lawyers are all the same. You stretch your stuff until the DC Act comes down hard. Then you start begging and pleading for your lives. It's really hard to watch, I tell you. Well, I don't plan on letting it come to that. Were you the one who wrote the Defense Culpability Act? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. What's it to you? Either way, as Justice Minister, I'm gonna enforce the thing. It started as a way to counter the dirty tricks of your trade, like falsified evidence. But it turned out to be quite handy. Efficient, even. Handy? Efficient? Yeah, made my job real easy. Any goons who cross me or the Garen administration are gonna get just what they deserve, especially those rebel scum. You can get away with that here? Better watch your mouth, lawyer. I enforce the law in Karane, see? And being that I am the Queen's husband, that makes me king. No, I'm pretty sure the Queen is the boss around here. Go on, say what you're thinking so I can charge you with less majesty. I can't get myself arrested now. Listen up, lawyer. We got a low crime rate and a populace that deserves in peace. And that's all thanks to the DC Act, so I don't want to hear any more lip about it. But I can't defend my client unless I can speak my mind. Even without the DC Act, Dirk and his insurgent scum buddies' days are numbered. What is that supposed to mean? Let's just say I got a little trick up my sleeve, so I'd better watch it if I were you. Cause you got a defiant attitude, like one of them dragon dupes. Say, White. You know what... Say, White, you know what these are? No, what? Orders of execution. They really pile up if I start slacking off. What? He's just literally just like fucking, like pressing a bunch of murder documents. And tomorrow I'll have even more work to do, processing the one for your little friend. And if you really do defend her, I'll have to add one more thing to the pile for you. And if you really defend her, I'll have to add one more to the pile for you. But you're not stupid enough to waste your life on a criminal, are you? Don't worry, I'll make sure to lighten your workload, Inga. I won't give you a single execution order to sign tomorrow.
I have returned, Barbhead.
Your benevolence, are you done with the rite?
Yes, it was performed flawlessly. Lady Believe stayed behind to speak with Mother.
I hope this will help ease her sorrow, even just a little.
So, you have been speaking with my father.
Yes, you could say that.
My father is a great man. He works tirelessly to keep the peace in our kingdom.
Kurain, as it stands today, owes everything to the efforts of my mother and my father. You should feel deeply honored.
Your father's a dick.
Under normal circumstances, they would have never spoken so readily with a lawyer.
Yes, of course. It seems Rafa doesn't know that what her father really is like. Well, we're done here. Well, now that we're done here, let's go see if I can talk to Maya now.
I cannot wait to, like,
Crush you.
to break her little bubble of, like...
My parents are perfect and
Yeah.
infallible.
Oh, it's you, Nick.
Maya, are you okay? The questioning wasn't too harsh, was it?
No, I'm all right. How about you? Make any progress?
Well, I haven't found any conclusive evidence that would prove your innocence, but I have a small lead.
Really?
Well, for right now, I'd like to ask you about the High Priest.
Sure, ask away.
By the way, what's...
Sorry. By the way, what's the princess still doing with you, Nick? Doesn't she have anything better to do?
Doesn't seem like it.
I heard that. How rude. Of course I have many other things I could be doing.
It's just a thought. It's just a thought, but do you think the High Priest could have been a rebel?
A rebel? Why would you even think that?
Because if he was, then the rebel hunter, Lady Kira, would have had a motive to kill him.
What?
Uh-oh. Princess Rafa overheard me.
What idiocy is this? Happened in me? A rebel? It is beyond the pale. My mother has offered the prayer of lament to his soul. That is the sort of person he was.
All right. I was just raising the possibility.
I will not listen to such tomfoolery.
Big word for her.
She stormed out. Oh well, nothing we can do about that. Do you recall the High Priest doing anything suspicious?
Come to think of it, seemed unusually restless during the rite. Kept glancing up at the sky, so I have no idea why.
He was restless and kept looking at the sky? Huh. That doesn't really tell us much, does it? Anything else that comes to mind?
Sorry, that's about it.
Guess this is all I'm going to learn about the High Priest right now. Oh, but there is one thing I should follow up on.
I want to keep my spirit channeling ability a secret while I'm here, Nick.
What? Why?
I'll, explain later.
Explain now! You'll explain now! No. With Princess Rafa gone, this might be my only chance. Maya, about what you said earlier, why can't you tell anyone you're able to channel spirits?
Oh, that. You know how all the queens are all spirit mediums here?
I heard. It was kind of a shock at first, though.
In Karainism, spirit channeling is a secret art that can only be performed by the queen. No one else is supposed to be able to do it.
I see. So, spirit channeling is a symbol of power or authority, then, in that sense. I can see why it would look bad if a nobody from another country were able to do it, too.
Spirit channeling in the Karain tradition was developed from a Karainist style that was brought to the US via Japan. But it seems like my clan's spiritual power is greater than that of the average Karainese. It may be a quirk due to how our styles diverge, but I don't really know.
So if spirit channeling is a power possessed only by the queens of Karain, and it's a power that somehow made its way down the line to Maya, then I guess that makes Queen Garan and Princess Rafa distant relatives of Maya's?
Anyway, it's not like there's some kind of rule about it. It's just, I'd rather not have it become an issue or anything. That's why mediums who come here to train hide the fact that they can channel spirits.
I see. I had no idea it was so complicated, or that we had to somehow work around the existing canon to make up for this.
Either way, training here is a must to fulfill the qualifications needed to become the master.
And what is this qualification to become a master?
To be able to channel spirits of one's own volition and without fail every time. Like, remember how my spirit channeling was always hit or miss? I only ever succeeded about 30% of the time.
Yeah, and it was more like spirits possessed her as opposed to her channeling them. So you can do it every single time now, whenever you want.
Yep. At least, I think.
You think?
Well, I haven't actually tried channeling anyone since I completed my training here. Again, need to hide things. But once I get back home, I plan on taking the final spirit medium test. I'll have to try channeling one spirit after another in a marathon channeling session.
Only those who pass the test are worthy of becoming the master then.
Yeah, but I know I can do it. I'm going to ace that test and become the next master. After all, I can't let my clan and the other villagers down.
Right. Maya's the next big hope for the Crane village. It's gotta be a lot of pressure. So speaking of similarities, I've noticed other similarities between our countries besides spirit channeling. I saw a show on TV earlier that reminded me of the Steel Samurai.
Oh, you mean the plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
I can't believe that's a topic that we have to go through. Okay.
So, you've already seen the plumed Punisher? You really didn't miss a beat.
Actually, it was her benevolence who told me all about it.
There is not a single person in Kurain who does not know of it.
Oh, your benevolence. You're back.
As the royal priestess, I am charged with monitoring your movements. So, I have changed my mind. For in order to fulfill my duty,
Dude.
I must not avert my ears, not even from your blasphemous theories.
Her sense of duty is commendable, but I wouldn't mind if she backed off a bit.
Great timing, your benevolence. There's actually something I wanted to show off to the both of you.
Show off? Maya sure seems excited all of a sudden.
Yep. Ta-da!
Oh! What's that about?
It's an ultra-rare plumed Punisher strap. There's only one of them in the whole world. It was specifically made to promote the TV show. Only one in the world? You're the owner of this strap?
Don't tell me. You're a plumed Punisher fan too, your benevolence?
No, of course not. Only little children watch that show.
Shaky. It's like, oh, I want it.
I have no interest in such things.
Right.
No, I am telling the truth.
Sure. Let's just leave it at that.
I love her so much.
So, how did you get your hands on that, Maya?
I found a kindred spirit in a plumed Punisher fan here in Kurain. It resulted in an exchange of cultures transcending national borders.
And by cultural exchange, you mean you swap TV show promo merchandise.
You bet. I traded my Steel Samurai watch for this strap. It's a super rare watch that plays a Steel Samurai song when the alarm goes off. My newfound Kurenese friend was so happy. I got this one-of-a-kind strap in return.
I guess there are people like that wherever you go, even here in Kurain. In Kurain.
Watch this. When you press the Magatama on her belt, it plays the show's theme song.
That sounds just like the Steel Samurai theme song.
What are you talking about? Can't you hear the folk instruments in the intro and the exotic tones throughout? Plus, the Steel Samurai has Japanese taiko drums that go don 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 into the intro.
Plumed Punisher strap added to the court record. I guess.
I guess that's gonna come up.
God, I guess. Right. I guess my ears aren't as good as yours. Because you're an old man.
Anyway, I have this amazing idea for a new show. The Plumed Punisher versus the Steel Samurai. I'm going to totally pitch it to the TV stations when I get back home. It's going to be a huge hit. Right, your benevolence? I have no interest in such things.
She lied like a liar. Well, if nothing else, talking about the Plumed Punisher has thankfully seemed to cheer Maya up a bit. It's getting late. Try to get some sleep, okay? Maya? And leave tomorrow to me.
Okay. Thanks, Nick.
I think I've covered just about everything. Time to head back to the temple and go over everything I've just learned so far. Move to the temple?
I guess so.
The sanctum? What was it? Temple, yeah.
We are on our own. The walkthrough has stopped.
Okay, it's probably just all filler.
Probably.
It's getting late. Won't be long until sundown.
Mr. Wright, your benevolence!
Yay, Albie.
Are you done with your investigation for today?
Pretty much. I thought I'd go over what I've learned so far. Care to join me?
Yes! Please, allow me to help!
Okay. First, we know that the High Priest received a warning 3 days ago. It was from someone claiming to be Lady Kira, and it told him not to perform the rite.
That's right! It was that rebel hunter. But what of it?
That's what I'm not sure of yet. Why would Lady Kira want to stop the rite?
If you could solve that mystery.
Right. I could figure out her motive for threatening the High Priest. It might be the break I need, but I just don't know right now how to act on that lead.
How unfortunate for you, Barbed Head. Your only hope is pure speculation that shall not stand up in the Hall of Justice. You have no actual proof of Lady Kira's involvement in this crime, after all.
Yeah, the warning letter alone can't prove who killed the High Priest.
I'll give you one last chance to withdraw before you are charged under the DC Act.
Your benevolence!
While it is true you did not forge or suppress any evidence, that is, perhaps, a product of my careful monitoring of your every move.
I wasn't planning to do anything like that in the first place, your benevolence. But I am going to prove Maya's innocence within the confines of the law.
How can you be so sure you will?
Because of my undying faith in my clients. That is a lawyer's greatest weapon.
What nonsense! You have chosen to dig your own grave. When next we meet, it shall be in the Hall of Justice. Justice!
Just ice.
As royal priestess, it is my duty to reveal the truth through the divination seance. This time, I will prove that the insights I glean therefore are the very truth itself. Prepare yourself, for this shall be your last trial, and your last rites.
Yeah, everyone says that. This'll be your last. This is your last chance. Blah, 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 blah.
Tomorrow shall end with you under the headman's axe.
Tomorrow, I'll be defending Maya in that so-called Hall of Justice again. It's just flashbacks.
Probably.
Got a fancy gavel.
It is.
I want it. That whole seance thing makes trials here completely different from those back home. Plus, I don't have a shred of conclusive evidence. On the other hand, I've got plenty of confusion and anxiety to spare. On millennial vibes. I'll have to think of something. After all, I'm the only lawyer in all of Quran. I have to do this. I will do this. I will prove Maya's innocence if it's the last thing I do.
Quite literally.
Yeah. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Hold on. Give me the sound. Anyway, it is almost 6 p.m. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Daring Player Squad channel. My name's Rashi. Over here on my left,
Joyce.
we are 5 people who play video games. We are playing Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice with bad voice dubs. We are returning to our normally scheduled stream date of Sunday afternoons. Hopefully we'll keep up with that, considering we had a considerably large hiatus. Large hiatus. If you want to see more, feel free to look up our channel on YouTube. It's got all of our backlogged our Twitch streams. So we've done everything from OG Trilogy all the way up to Spirit of Justice, actually. This is our first time playing this game because we've never played past, what was it called? Apollo Justice. So this is all new and fancy for us as well. If you like what you see here, of course, you leave a follow. We'd much appreciate it. And of course, it is September. So if you want to throw a subscription, it is on sale and discounted today. And we also appreciate those to help us build and expand the channel. Tomorrow is a Monday. For some of you, that'll be a vacation, especially in the Commonwealth countries. Ow, excuse me. Sorry, the dog just hit me. He's like, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. But for some of us, we'll be going to work. But if you don't, come see Ash on Monday, who I believe is still cultivating her cult on Cult of the Lamb. And if you want to see on Tuesday, Joyce is going to come back with more Persona 4 Golden.
Yes.
Wednesday will be James, with
Sleeping Dogs.
Sleeping Doges. And then Thursday is Colson with a lovely retro game called Hack Infection? No, he passed that. Mutation. Hack Mutation. So if you're into cool PS1 games, reach for PS1 games, that'll be for you. Then on Friday, we have a break. And Saturday, we have team streams. We're still looking at team streams right now, but we're not completely sure what we will be doing. We're waiting for something to kind of like tickle our fancy. We're also looking for something to, we're also looking for our schedules to clear up. We've had a lot of weddings to do. Well, we have a lot of like stuff to do, like weddings and parties and stuff, because now is the sweet spot where you can get all that done before the winter comes in, plague sets in.
Before the plague.
And then you can see us back again on Sunday. So make sure to look out for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you again so much. We enjoy you being here, and I hope you enjoy and tolerate us putting really shitty bad voice dubs into this lovely game. And we will see you next time. Bye. 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 I'm going to eat this wine. Look at you.